Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims proudly presents our second of the quarterfinal round of the HTFL, the Hometown Football League playoffs. Today we have a big matchup, or it would have been in the middle of the season. Both these teams trailed off in the second half. It's Washington traveling to New York. We still call them the Redskins because when I started this project back in May, hello there, everybody. Big Paulie coming to you. I being he. They were called the Redskins, and it was only about a month or two before the season started they changed to the Washington Football Team. So we stuck with the Redskins, and we've been calling them as such. And if they change their name before season two starts in September of 2021, we will change the name accordingly. For New York, New York's a combination of the Giants, Jets, and some of the short-lived NFL and AAFC teams from the 40s and 50s, and they got off to a good start, lost to Baltimore, and they tailed off in the second half of the regular season. They beat New England 3 times, but haven't been able to beat too many other teams in the second half of the season. So they were hot when the weather was hot, but cooled down when the weather got colder in the latter half of the year. So this will determine who goes to the championship semifinals. If it's Washington, we know they will be the 3 seed because whoever comes out of the South will be the fourth. So that mystery will be solved, and it'll just be a determination of who will be the 1 seed and who will be number 2. I do not do the bracket setup here on my playoffs. I just set the playoffs manually because things can change with the seeding. Washington and New York. New York will be the home team that I will control. We are not playing in September. We are playing in January. January made me shiver. Okay, see, I shouldn't sing when I do these games. Here we go, folks. January and 41. That's Bye Bye Miss American Pie by Don McLean, if you're wondering. A balmy day in New York, 41 degrees, 5 to 15 mile per hour winds, and no precipitation. Washington will be run by the computer. I run New York. It's at MetLife Stadium. Washington won the toss deferred, so New York will receive to start the game. New York ended their regular season 10-6, and Washington went 9-7. They each won their first round games. Washington shocked Dallas, and New York beat New England a third time to make it to this game. Sonny Jurgensen, Eli Manning, Joe Gibbs, Bill Parcells, and we'll get it started. Vic Christie back deep? I don't think it's Vic Christie. I'm thinking of I'll tell you in a moment. We're going to return it. It's a yard deep in the end zone. Who is Christie? 26-yard return to the 25, and the Giants will start from there. I think Vic Christie was a wrestler from the 1960s, I believe. Dick Christie. I was close. So there you go. Barber and Snell are your running backs as we set the New York offense. Beckham Jr. and Art Powell, the New York Titan. That's what the AFL team from New York was named before they changed it to the Jets. They are the wideouts. Rich Castor, the tight end. Eli Manning at quarterback. Brown, Snee, Mangold, Younce, who doubles as the punter. And Powell, another Powell, is the tackle. And let's call New York's first play. It's going to be run right for Tiki. And Barber, who now does some analysis work for CBS, loses 2 yards, and it's 2nd and 12 from the 23. Setting up the Washington defense, Manley, Butts, and Talbot. The front four, Hamburger, not hamburger, like something you eat, Slavinsky, who also plays on the O-line, and Arrington are your linebackers. Williams and Green, Houston, and Taylor are your defensive backs. You got 3 10s in the defense for Washington, and you got 2 on the line for New York. We'll go Powell on a medium slant, 2nd and 12. That's on the money, a nice throw. New York has the wind advantage for the first quarter, so they will get it back in the fourth. We'll look at the injury situation real quickly. And nobody injured, all 75 available for the Giants today. You got Barber. We'll give it to him. A trap right on 1st and 10. Double tight end set as the Giants go to beef up the line. Pick up a 5. Tackled by Arrington. Shook off Ken Houston, and Barber with his first positive yardage play of the game. A 2nd and 5. Now we were going to go Castor. Actually, we can't go Castor because that would only be about a 40% chance of a completed pass. We'll go Tiki Barber again, off tackle right side. He'll get the first down. Pick up 6. 1st and 10 at the 47. Beckham on the slant. And he finds him. That's a pickup of 13 more yards. Darryl Green on the tackle for the Skins. And it's 1st and 10 at the 40. Recording date for this, January 2nd, 2021. This will air the 5th of 2021, January 5. We're going to pitch it to Barber on 1st and 10. Just keep that running game going. And Barber, another 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now at the 32. Confident in my play calling, so I want to get in a rhythm here. We're going to go inside with Snell. And Snell will have a first down and more. How about 6 points? Touchdown, Giants. That's Snell, the hero of Super Bowl III. He and Joe Namath making his guarantee. And the Giants on the board. The New York All-Stars with 6 and the Redskins with nothing. Nugent, the point after, is good. And it's 7-0 with 10:18 left in the opening quarter. So it didn't take long for the Giants to score. 7 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Off the clock, James signs Williams back deep for Washington, and that'll be a touchback. We'll set the Washington offense. Davis and Akins are your running backs. Monk and Clark, your wideouts in the base formation. Cooley, the tight end. Jurgensen, the quarterback. Jacoby, Grimm, House, Slavinsky, there's that name again, and Samuels. Grimm is a 10 blocker, and Monk is a 10 receiver. For New York, they are the only team in the HTFL playing a 3-4. You got Strahan, Gastineau, and Weinmeister, your front 3. Taylor, Huff, Carson, Lewis are your linebackers. Rivas and Glenn, Patton, and Sanders, your defensive backs. You got 6 10s in the New York defense. 1st and 10 at the 20. This is a throw to Cooley, and it falls incomplete. We'll check we got Charlie Taylor coming into the game for Washington. And nobody hurt for the Redskins. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Taylor comes in as a third wideout. He was a split end on the left side, 42. Davis with a 13-yard gain and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 33. Just queued up to this part of the stream. Just getting started. New York went the length of the field for the touchdown on the first drive. They lead 7-0. 9:18 to go. And Jurgensen back to throw. There's the throw, and there's the pick. Rivas, his first of the playoffs. No return. No yardage on the return, so the Giants set up shop at the Redskins 39. And they're going to go for the throat. Play action long pass to Powell with a heavy blitz coming. So we're going to change it to a screen to Barber if the play ever gets called. And there goes Barber. 40, 30, 20, 10, 4-yard line. A 35-yard gain. And it's a 1st and goal at the 4. We'll go back to Tiki on a trap left. A fumble recovered by Powell. Gain of a yard to the 3. That sets up a 2nd and goal. Curtis Martin coming in the full house formation. We'll give it to him on a dive. 8 in the box for Washington, and it doesn't matter. Touchdown, Curtis Martin, and the Giants go up 2 scores. 13-0. Point after. good by Nugent, 14-0. A programming note, we'll do the first semifinal January 11th. That is, of course, also the day of the College Football National Championship, which we now know is between Alabama and Ohio State. We will put semifinal number 1 up for you, which will be the 2 seed against the 3 at 7 o'clock, not the normal time of 7:30. So I wanted to make that programming note since I just decided all of that today. So New York kicking off to Washington, who is already trailing 14-0. New York with an inspired effort to beat Dallas on the road for the 3rd time this season. Last week, but a little slow out of the box this. 1st and 10 at the 20. This is your Eastern Conference Final. This is a throw to Clark, gaining 14, and Glenn on the tackle. Now a 1st and 10 at the 34. Give to Davis on a draw, no gain. And now we got a 2nd and 10, same spot, the 34-yard line. Marker down.
Holding, offense, number 56, 10-yard penalty.
House commits the offensive holding call, a 2nd and 20 at the 24. Throw to Davis, completed for 9 yards. And that was, let's see who made a tackle, Sam Huff. So it's 3rd and 11 at the 33. That good defense, I think a lot of people were expecting preseason that New York would be here. That's a gain of 11, but short of the first. Jurgensen to Davis. It was Huff making the tackle that saves a 1st down from being achieved. I'll watch for the fake punt, 4 inches from the 44. And we're going to fair catch this one. Actually, it was returned. Tunnell gained 5 yards. And New York's going to start at the 20. We have 4:23 now left. Opening quarter, a 14-0 Giant lead. Barber. Another big hole. That's 8 yards. He is now up to 26 yards on the day. Snell has 1 carry for 32, so maybe we should go to him again, trap right. And he gains 1 yard, making it 3rd and a yard. They'll go triple tight end, and they will go to Barber. Blitz coming. Can they beat the blitz? Yes, they can. A 1st down. A challenge at the spot. So maybe
review,
not.
The runner was stopped short of the 1st down. No timeout will be charged.
Okay, there you go. And New York's not going to go for it, up 14 on 4th inches from the 30, so Younts will try to bounce this one well into Redskin territory. He punts out of bounds. The punt goes 44 yards only with the wind advantage. 1st and 10 at the 26 for Washington. 2:52 now left 1st quarter. In this round of 8 game. Gain of 3 for Davis. Patton on the tackle, setting up a 2nd and 7 from the 29. This is Akins with a 4-yard gain. Lawrence Taylor made the stop, LT. Trays are wild on this one, 3rd and 3 at the 33 with 2:03 left to go in the quarter. Jurgensen over the middle to Cooley, incomplete. So now the Giants will get it back, barring any trickeration here on the punt. And that's fair caught by Tunnell. 46-yard punt, 1:16 now left in the quarter. A 14-0 Giants lead. Trap right, Barber. That's a gain of 6. And with the wind advantage, let's take advantage of it before we can't for 2 more quarters. It's going to be a play-action bomb to Powell. There it goes. It was a dump-off underneath. Gain of 6 to Snell. Yeah, we'll try it one more time. Play-action a bomb. Bow, like a bowel movement. Play-action bomb, Odell Beckham Jr., a blitz coming for Washington, but the 1st quarter ends. Sorry about that, folks. It's 14-0 in favor of the Giants. So now Teams change ends, although you can't see that on the animation. New York going into the wind, a trap right for Barber, and that's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, the ball at the 38. We're going to go Castor, medium fly route, the tight end, and Washington was bunched in, so this could be a good call. Incomplete. Just over the head of Castor. 3rd and 5. We're going to go screen to Tiki. And that'll get the first down, but hold on, that could be a holding call.
Grabbing the face mask.
No.
Defense. Number 55, 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Went the other way. Hamburger with a face mask. 1st and 10 now at the Skins, 35 as the Giants look for more here. Sweep right, Barber. In 1966, these two teams played, and you wouldn't think of the Giants and the Redskins of being offensive teams, but on one day in 1966, these two teams combined to play the highest, still today, the highest scoring NFL game of all time. When it was all said and done, the Redskins won 72-41. Art Powell. We're actually going to go medium fly to Beckham here with the short, tight read. And Snell, a pickup of 8 yards. The game ended with the Redskins kicking a field goal on the final play to get that 70 mark that I think has only been hit 2 times in NFL history. The other being when the Bears beat the Redskins 73-0 for the NFL championship. Pitch right, Barber, 1st and 10 at the 24. Another famous game in NFL history. I don't think there have been any other occasions where a team has scored 70 in an NFL game. 2nd and 10 at the 24 now for the Giants with the 14-0 lead. We're going to go Powell on a short out. Blitz coming, so it's a screen to Barber instead. And that was batted at the line, but it gets to Barber. Manley tipped it, still Barber caught it, and Houston remaining in the game after being shaken up with a knee injury. Now at 1st and 10 at the 12. Barber, inside run, having a good day so far, but stuffed at the line there, a loss of 2. His 12th carry of the day. So they'll open up the offense a little bit. And they're going to look to Beckham. We'll go medium slant route. Manning's going to run. And a 1-yard gain, and that is all. Kind of like Republicans on the stimulus cuts. Stimulus checks. 3rd and 11 at the 13. You think you're getting 2,000? No, you're getting 600. Thank you and good night. Cross to Powell. And a touchdown, Giants. $20-0 in favor of the Giants. With the Powell touchdown, your point after is good. That was a 13-play, 79-yard drive, taking 6:44 off the clock. 21-0 Giants. James, Sainz, and Williams back deep. So we know that whoever wins the South, that'll be tomorrow's game, January 6th, Indianapolis and New Orleans, Kansas City, San Francisco to follow after that. In fact, there is that promo right there. It's going to show you that at halftime, but it can always show you something else. Anyway, we know that the Southern winner, whether it be Indianapolis or Carolina, as Washington has a 1st and 10 from the 45, incomplete pass.
Pass interference, defense. Number 20, automatic, first down.
Patton called for pass interference, and the Giants cannot afford to lose focus, even with the 21-0 lead. On the kickoff, James ran it back 39 yards, and then there was that PI, so now it's 1st and 10 at the Giant 39. We don't know how the other three teams will be seeded yet. If the Giants were to win, they will be seeded lower than the not the Colts, the Baltimore Ravens, due to the fact that the Ravens beat the Giants earlier in the regular season, and they have the better record. They were 11-5, and the Giants finished 10-6. First and 10 at the 28.
False start. Offense. Number 18, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
But if we determine who gets the seeding in the championship semifinals by the seeding number in their conference. If it's tied, it goes to record, and if it's tied after that, head to head, and if it's tied after that, point differential. So that's how that's decided. First and 15 at the 33. So we know if the Giants lose, they will be a number behind the Colts. The question is, second and 16 at the 34 now, as the Redskins try to cut the deficit a little bit. Cooley with the catch, a gain of 9 tackled by Glenn. Third and 7 at the 25. What San Francisco does, because if they win, they are the 1 seed in the championship semis. If they do not win, Kansas City would be a lower seed. A field goal try here for Schweisom, 42 yards, pushed it left. No good, even with the wind advantage. So it's all going good for the Giants so far, a 24-0 lead. Sweep left Barber, first and 10. That's a gain of 5. Man on the stop. And the Giants are going to milk the clock here. Like a college team playing the option, like Army, a little up north in West Point, New York. Gain of 2, where they played the Army-Navy game this year because of the COVID virus. Third and 3 now at the 39. We're going to go Beckham slant. Incomplete. And the Giants will have to punt again. Here is Younts. That is Signs. A return of 2. The punt went 41. So the net 39. 5:07 left in the half. Opening half. 21-0. Still Giants. On first and 10 from the 22, here's Davis picking up 4 yards. Glenn making the tackle. Second and 6 at the 26. Davis pick up a 4. Third and 2 at the 30 now. Giants got to be wary of a passing game of Washington's. Cooley, a gain of 10 from Jurgensen. Jurgensen has started 5 of 10, 53 yards. Manning has started 8 of 10 for 112. First and 10 at the 40. Washington's own 40, that is. Davis, good for 3 yards. Slavinsky hurt on the last play, an undisclosed injury. And he is still in. That would be a double loss for the Redskins because he also plays on defense. Throw, a catch. Cooley again, 15. He had 5 catches against Dallas for $104. It's now first and 10 at the 42 of the Giants for the Skins. This is Davis in the flat, picking up 5. 2:19 to go, and will the Redskins get a playoff before the 2-minute warning? They will. Akins, number 18, gain of 6. And we have reached that 2-minute warning. 21-0 Giants. The Redskins with 2 timeouts. The Giants with 3. The Redskins used a challenge already. Giants still have their challenge. First and 10 at the 31. This is Davis picking up 12. And now Jurgensen 8 of 13 for 85 yards, but he threw 1 pick earlier. First and 10 at the 19. First trip to the red zone today for the Skins. A pickup of 5 for Davis. Glenn on the tackle. And Washington not calling their timeouts yet. We have 1:21 left. In the flat, could have gone to Monk, could have gone to Charlie Taylor, but it fell in between them. Third and 5, 1:01 to go now. Ball at the 14. Screen. No, it was a throw to Monk, which fell incomplete. So Schweesum will come on and try a field goal from 31, and that is also no good. So 52 seconds left. The Giants can do some damage here, but I don't think they're going to. Martin, a run to the outside. And there goes Martin. Pickup of 21. Maybe we should try to put something up before the half. We'll call timeout. 40 seconds left. 2 timeouts left. We'll put a man in motion. Medium throw to Powell. With a blitz coming, we're going to change it to a specific pass, a medium slant. Always call a timeout if we need to. That is incomplete. Deflected by Williams. 2nd and 10. How about George Sauer on a medium cross? Manning will run. Pickup of 1 yard only. And the Giants will burn their second timeout on 3rd and 9 from their own 43. We'll go Powell, a medium out. Incomplete, but a marker.
Offsides. Defense. Number 72, 5-yard penalty.
That was Talbert giving the Giants another play. 3rd and 4 at the 48. We'll go Beckham on the quick out. Incomplete. And with 25 seconds left, Younts comes in the punt. And that is taken at the 9 by Signs, and Signs should have seen the signs not to return it because he lost 4 yards. Ball to 5, 1st and 10, 19 seconds left. The Redskins with 2 timeouts. This is going to be a give to Davis. Gain of 3. I will not call a timeout. And we will go to the half. All New York in the first half, 21-0. And now I will take a break for an ever so slight amount of time. You feast your eyes on this. We resume play, the 3rd quarter. Remember that the A semifinal will be a 7 o'clock release time, so you all could watch the game and then get to the college football playoff championship between Alabama and Ohio State from Miami in real life. And then we'll do the B semifinal at the normal time of 7:30. We'll release that January 12th. The Hometown Bowl, 7:30 on the 15th. The big game for the whole enchilada. That'll be at the LA Coliseum. So in this game, 140 yards for Washington, 27 plays. New York, 217, 32 plays. Washington gets the ball to start the second. James, Signs, and Williams back deep. There goes the kick. James inside his 10. Well, it wasn't James, it was Signs. A 38-yard return to the 45. 1st and 10 for the Skins, who are looking to get back in this game. They went 3 wide on this play, and that just gave Davis more room on the catch. He gains 11 yards, and Jurgensen was 242 last week against Dallas, 14 to 23 and 3 touchdowns. He's 9 for 16 today, 96 yards and a pick. Tale of 2 games. 1st and 10 at the 44, another 3 wide set. That is Taylor on the catch for a 1st down. Very interesting formation, which is available in the game that the Redskins are employing. They have 3 receivers and 2 running backs and no tight ends. 1st and 10 now at the Giant 34. An incomplete pass, looking for Clark. Patton on the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the 34, who made a big play. Patton did in the game against New England last week.
Face mask. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Klecko had come into the game as a 4th defensive lineman. They deploy on the nickel, and he grabbed the face mask, so now it's a red zone trip. Taylor for the Redskins, 12 yards. First and goal at the 7, so the Redskins coming out with a little fire and brimstone to start the second half. No gain there for Davis, tackled by Strahan. Second and goal at the 7. Touchdown, Clark. And the Redskins on the Cadillac board. They now only trail 21-6. Your point after is good by Schwiesom, 21-7. I'll watch for an onside kick here. Just have a feeling momentum may change, and we'll down it because it was not a onside attempt at all. It's first and 10 from the 20 now for the Giants, who have to watch out. Momentum may be shifting. Barber, he is stuffed for a 4-yard loss. Hamburger in the offensive backfield, whooping it up. And now the Redskins, you could sense now the momentum beginning to shift. Screen to Snell. Second and 14 at the 16. And Snell will get back 3 of those 14 yards, setting up third and 11. Manning in the gun. We're going to look to Sauer on a medium cross. Hope the pass doesn't go sour, but not to be. That's good for 12 and a first down. Ball at the 31. Trap left, Tiki Barber. And he gained a little bit, 4 yards. That sets up second and 6 at the 35. Beckham Jr. on a medium cross. He catches it. Reached his arms out just wide enough to haul that in. A gain of 16. Darrell Green made the tackle. Manning now 11 of 15 for a $143. We'll go Snell on the dive. He's got 2 carries and 33 yards on the day, and now he has 3 for 34 after that 1-yard gain. A second and 9. Barber off tackle right side. He barrels ahead for 7 yards. And it's third and 2. We'll go play action short pass to Powell. That's incomplete. So it took a little while, but momentum could be shifting to the Redskins here as it looks like the Giants will fail to score. 4th and 2. Too long for the field goal. We're going to pooch it with Younts. We had a problem with the snap there. He ran with it, and he ran right into LeVar Arrington. An 8-yard loss. And look at the Redskins all of a sudden. They are at the 49, their own 49, with 6:41 left in the third. First and 10 from there. It's going to be Jurgensen to Davis. And a gain of 12. You could sense momentum shifting right now. First and 10 at the 39 at the Giants with 6:29 left to go. Jurgensen lets it go, looking for Monk, but incomplete. They're attacking this Giant defense now, despite all the stars on it. Second and 10 at the 39. It's going to be an end around to Monk, who, no gain. I thought he lost a yard, but he didn't. So now third and 10 at the 39. Jurgensen calling time. Setting up a third and 10 again to Davis, and Davis picks up 6. So Schwiesom will try the field goal from 50 to cut it to 21-10. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Now he's 1 for 3. The kick is good. 21-10 with 4:09 now left to go, third quarter. Dick Christie again back deep, and he will down it because the kick went 9 yards into the end zone. We're going to go inside in a double tight end set to Barber, who gains nothing and doesn't like it. We'll go Snell. Sweep right. And he will get back to the line, gain a yard, and that's it. Third and 9. Giants need a play here. We'll go Beckham medium out. Good protection. The throw will be incomplete. Good coverage by Green there for Washington. And Younts will have to punt again. He had trouble with the last one. He doesn't have trouble with this, although it's short. Signs a 3-yard return of a 39-yard punt, so the net went 36. First and 10 at the 43. We're in the late stages of the third quarter, a 21-10 Giant lead after they had a 21-0 lead. Davis, nothing at all there, says my game screen, tackled by LT. So second and 10, same spot. This is Clark picking up 10. He is short by inches, so it's now third and inches at the 47. How many inches? I can't tell you. Davis gaining 7. That's what she said, right? Ba-dum-bum. Okay, tip the veal. First down, gain of 7. Patton made the tackle. First 10 at the 40. Jurgensen to Cooley. And Chris Cooley down to the 3. A gain of 37. Aaron Glenn made the tackle. I'm still laughing from my joke that you all won't hear for 3 more days. That'll do it for the third. It's now 21-10 Giants, but the Redskins threatening. Got Larry Brown coming into the game at running back, and the receivers now, Charlie Taylor, Art Monk, Gary Clark, and now Ricky Sanders has entered. First and goal at the 3. This is Weinmeister tackling Brown.
Number 68, 10-yard penalty.
But they book Grimm for holding. First and goal at the 13. That's a catch for Charlie Taylor, a gain of 7. Second and 6. The extra DBs for New York are Haynes and Ward Cuff. Second and goal at the 6. Brown down to the 1. Patton made the tackle. Hugh Taylor now comes in as a third tight end. Second tight end, he wears 84. See if Davis will get it. No, not on that play. Gastineau on the tackle. Schweisom from 18 is good. So he's 2 for 4 on the day, and the Redskins creep ever closer at 21-13. 12:37 left. Christie, Sanders, Glenn, the deep men for the Giants. Christie, a 34-yard return to the 37. Off tackle right, Tiki Barber. Now the Giants have the wind at their backs, which could come into play. 10 tackles on the day for Arrington. He gets the tackle on Barber after a gain of 2. How about a slant to Beckham on 2nd and 8? He's open. He's got it. Pick up a 15. He had his third catch of the day just there, 44 yards. We're going to go screen to Castor, a tight end screen on 1st and 10. It's completed, but Castor lost the yard. That'll set up 2nd and 11. Trap right, Tiki Barber. And Barber, pickup of 3. Setting up 3rd and an ocho. We'll go Castor again on the short hitch. Incomplete. 4th and 8 at the 44. Younts in for the pooch punt. Let's see where that landed. Signs returned it 2 yards from the 11 to the 13. The punt went 33. And it was only a 31-yard punt in terms of net yardage. 9:33 left. The Redskins can tie it on a touchdown and a 2. 1st and 10. They start at the 13. Larry Brown picking up the first 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 16. Brown again. Gain of 9. A first down for the Redskins. At the 25 now. Remember, this was 21-0 in the first half. A gain of 5 for Brown. Valiant effort here by the Redskins, win or lose. Brown now has 4 carries and 22 yards. Long throw to Clark. Incomplete. Long pass into the wind. Haynes with good coverage for the Giants. And it's 3rd and 5 now. A throw. Incomplete. Oh, I thought Monk had that. And on 4th and 5, the Redskins will punt. Eddie LeBaron is their punter. And he punts to the sideline. Punt goes 33 yards to the 37. No return. 7:59 left to go in this game. Unless we go overtime, it's a 21-13 score. Eastern Conference Final. Barber. Loss of a yard. He's at 21 carries and 57 yards. We'll go Snell. We're going to milk the clock, by the way. And we're going to go Snell, sweep right. 2nd and 11 as we try to get a running game going here, but it's tough sledding. Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 8. Go 3 wide. Shotgun. Man in motion. And we will hope that Art Powell can make a catch here. Barber does, but he's short. He's short of the first down. And Powell, the lineman, has been injured, so Winston Hill comes in for him. But the bigger news, it's 4th and 2, and once again the Giants will have to punt at their own 45. Younts with the sideline punt doesn't quite get to the sideline. Return of 1. Punt went 38, the net 37. 6:14 left to go now, 4th quarter. A 21-13 game. This is Brown with a catch, a gain of 7. Ward Cuff making the tackle. 2nd and 3 at the 25. A throw, a catch to Brown. Brown now with 2 catches on the day of 12 to go with his 4 rushes for 22. 1st and 10 at the 30. Over the middle, Art Monk just short of the first down. On first down, so the Redskins with a few more tries. 2nd and inches at the 40. Long throw. Incomplete, looking for Monk. Rivas on good coverage. That's a dream matchup there. Rivas against Monk. Great corner against a great wideout. 3rd and inches at the 40. So the Redskins need that first down yardage and get it. Gain of 4. Patton on the tackle of Larry Brown. 1st and 10. Under 5 to go in the game unless we go OT. Charlie Taylor on the sideline picks up 17. Patton making the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 39. This is a screen. This is Larry Brown and another first down. Pickup of 13 yards. 1st and 10 at the 26. Can the Redskins tie it?
False start. Offense. Number 16, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
That is Slavinsky. He's playing both ways. He's got to be tired. That's what they did back in the old days. This historical collection on Action PC Football goes from 1940 onwards. So you go back enough, far enough, and you will get some of these two-way players. Could play both offense and defense. 1st and 15 at the 31. This is Jurgensen. Sanders will be close to the first down. Pick up a 13. 2nd and 2. 4:03 now left. 4th quarter. Touchdown, Art Monk. He was double teamed, but Jurgensen could still thread the needle. 21-19. And now you don't put the kicker on the field. The offense stays on. This is a 2-point try to tie the game. And here we go. Davis gets it. 2-point conversion good. We are dead even at 21-21. 3:53 left. And the Giants, who were up 21-0, are now fighting for their playoff lives. A fumble. Recovered by Barber. Christie went 32 yards on the return. 3:44 to go. Manning is 14 of 21, 163 yards and a touchdown. The Giant rushing game, a bit abysmal. 31 for 113, only a 3.6 average. So I think they will go deep on the first play. Long fly to Beckham with a blitz coming. There it goes, and Beckham's got it. Check the penalty.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Number 28.
Oh, that's a huge play.
Penalty. Automatic. First down.
Green with unnecessary roughness, and just like that, the Giants in good shape at the Redskin 23. So now they got to chew up some clock. Full house formation in for New York. Tiki on a trap left. No gain. 3:29 to go. Now they go back to a three-wide formation. I guess Parcells wasn't going to pull a John Gruden in that Miami game, that Las Vegas-Miami game a week ago. So they went for a three-wide set now. Medium out to Beckham. Get a good score here. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. They're going to go four wide and put a man in motion. Don Maynard comes into the game. Let's go to him. Medium cross. Scored a game winner against Miami. And did he make the catch? He did. A gain of 16 to the 7. We'll go to the 2. 21 all. Giants with 3 timeouts. The Redskins with 2. Barber, trap right. We try to chew up some clock or make the Redskins burn timeouts. We will slow it down. We'll put 2 tight ends into the game. We got 3 tight ends in the game. We got Jack Russell in as a tight end. I believe that's Jack Russell. Let's see. Yes, it is. Inside run, Barber on 2nd and goal. He's trapped behind the line. 2-yard loss. Now, the Giants will burn a timeout. 33 seconds to go. Now you just give it to Manning and you just set up for the kick. We're going to play safe. And we're going to let Manning just, let's see, according to this, he's dead center of the field. We're just going to dive it with Manning. And he loses a yard. The Redskins are not burning any timeouts, so this game is in the Giants' hands. 3 seconds left. 4th and goal. Nugent comes on the field, trying to get the Giants into the Final Four. He has an 80% chance of hitting this field goal of 27 yards. If they hit it, the Giants win in advance. We know they will not be the 1 seed, they will be a 2 seed at least. If the Redskins can, if he misses the kick, I shouldn't say the Redskins could block it, I guess. But if the kick is missed, we go overtime. So here we go. 3 seconds left. 27-yard kick for Nugent. And the Giants win the East. 24-21. And that's your final, folks. Nugent, the game winner, on the last play of regulation. A 27-yarder. That last drive went 9 plays and 58 yards. Manning was the MVP. And there you go. Valiant comeback by Washington, getting 10 in the 3rd, 11 in the 4th, with the 2-point conversion help. But it was the Giants on the last possession, winding out the clock and getting the field goal in the end. 368 yards for the Redskins, 319 for New York. And let's see here. New York was perfect in the red zone, getting the 1 field goal and 2 touchdowns, the field goal being that last play. Only 2 penalties against the Giants, 2 for 31. The Redskins committed 7. Redskins had 58 plays. New York had 59. So that was close. And Washington had more first downs, 22-17. Manning, the better rated quarterback, 16-24, 209, 1 touchdown. Barber was the better runner, although nobody ran the ball all that well today, except for Snell, and Curtis Martin had a couple of flashy runs. But Barber was the leading rusher, 24 carries to get 55 yards, though. The leading ball catcher, or receiver, was Davis out of the backfield for Washington, 7 for 66. Cooley had 4 for 71 for Washington, but Beckham Jr. Outgained everybody, 4 for 74. And the leading defender was Glenn of New York, 12 tackles. So there you go. So we know the Giants will be playing again next week. Let's again show you the schedule as we know it to be. The Southern Final, Indianapolis and New Orleans, that'll be tomorrow at 7:30. Original posting time. And then we do the West Final. That probably will be the best game of the first round. Kansas City and San Francisco. They've played twice. Each team has won a game. And then next week, we wind it all down. We have the 2 semifinals, and then moving the virtual game time forward a week, we will do Hometown Bowl number 1. So I hope you enjoyed this game. It went 30 minutes. It went 50 minutes and 37 seconds. It'll probably be around 51 minutes by the time you see it. This has been Big Paulie. Godspeed and God bless. Even though we're a few days into the new year, I hope you all have a very outstanding 2021. And we'll do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.